Welcome back to the Loss Prevention News Network.
You know, we were so busy.
How is everybody out there?
Were we on lunch break?
We were on a little mental break.
Mental break.
We were on a little mental break.
Look at me with my
The behind the scenes that you don't see is all the wonderful makeup artists that
So I think
make
what we
sure
can
we're
do,
not shiny.
We get one of these, I think,
We
every.
get one. No,
okay,
one that's
so Mike,
full on off the rails.
Mike,
Yeah,
you're
we're gonna give it
you're
the
gonna
cut-
cut this
give it the
and
cut sign.
watch this. Okay, so
Welcome back to the Loss Prevention News Network. We're so happy that you joined us. I'm Amber Bradley.
with Joe LaRocca, you know, you can follow Amber on Twitter at MyCalibration. Or
and
me
follow Joe at LaRocca J.
If you have any questions or burning hashtag
Yes, we haven't done the burning hashtag
tag
questions.
you can always send it to us on Twitter.
Yes.
Follow Amber on LinkedIn, but not on Facebook. We've established that in other segments.
That's you. But this is exciting because we actually have the winner of the selfie drawing coming up.
That's great.
Which is exciting.
Very exciting.
I know. I'm always stoked at who I'm pulling out of the fishbowl. You should pull this time.
Okay, look, I'm always excited about this.
Yes.
But somehow, I'm not getting the pizza invites.
I think
I don't want to call.
We should if we draw it.
I don't want to call anyone out like Al.
Oh.
But, you know, come on.
Don't pick on Al. Come on.
I love Al.
I know. But so I hope, I have to say this every time. I'm a big, it's selfie, right? So the hard part is getting everybody in the selfie, right? That should be part of the challenge.
Yes.
But Gus is not very strict because he's a nice man. He's nicer than me. So he doesn't care. It could be just a photo.
Did we have any? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
a group photo.
We love the interactive ones too.
Yes. We're going to talk to Brent. Get on in here.
Okay, so
come on in. You're going to come right across here and stand right in the middle the hot table, which is awesome, in the lightning round.
Good.
Brent.
Someone.
Joe.
Nice to meet you, Joe.
Oh yeah,
Nice
we're
to
all
meet
like
you.
hello, but we're old friends, so we go way back.
We do.
Brent from OpenEye.
That's great.
Big supporters of the
Good.
RLPSA, which we
We are.
appreciate. The
Thanks for
Restaurant
being here.
Loss Prevention
Absolutely. Thank
Association. So you just finished this session with Gus.
I did.
Which is awesome. So tell us about what's going on at OpenEye.
Well, one of the things we're talking about is our new OpenEye web services platform, which
Cool.
specifically to retailers provides a ton of value and simplification for
Yeah.
for networking. Providing a quicker and easier way to disseminate evidence, but really just a more modern approach for video management that, frankly, has been needed for a really long time.
Yeah, so when you say modern approach, tell us about that. So comparison from, and this guy probably knows because he was like practitioner back in the day, right? But so bring us up to speed on why is it modern and what problems does it solve?
Well, really, I think one of the biggest concerns in today's day and age, especially for retailers, is cybersecurity. And frankly, our industry has been very lax in following the curve with IT. And so we institute a number of different technologies that most other manufacturers don't engage in, like single sign-on for ease of use, being able to find your password without having to call the IT administrator, reset it, being able to implement multi-factor authentication, which is something that most IT departments today are requiring for any new type of cloud-type service, and being able to deliver actual data encryption on the transport of your video to and from remote clients.
Cool. So that's definitely you guys on the forefront of all these cyber situations and making sure that everything's secure kind of prior to.
So a little bit on following on your answer, how are you helping retailers understand the importance of those changes and technologies and working directly with their IT departments?
Well, and that's exactly it. You know, I think a lot of companies have probably shared in the fact that sometimes you can have an adversarial relationship with your IT department. You're trying to get things done, they're trying to get things done, and sometimes those goals and objectives don't align. So by bringing in and working with IT from the get-go, informing and educating them on how we do things differently, really provides a lot more value to loss prevention and asset protection by, simplifying their overall solution.
Yeah, you never, and I'm sure you hear this a lot, right? The loss prevention practitioners, not like super stoked to have to get a project on the IT list. That's
Right.
not like number one priority, right?
No, it's not. And really, a lot of times they try to really avoid any interaction with IT because it's not been a good experience. And, our solution, it's bringing something responsible to the table by reducing your risk, and, having remote access to video is almost a must-have these days. So it's just simply not an option, to deflect cost by not having remote access.
Yeah, definitely. That's I think video management's one of those things that it's like easy to take for granted, right? A really good IT solution, because I mean, you're talking about such IT involvement in every step of the way, right? I mean, back in the day, it was, is this going to clog the pipe, and we got to make sales, right, Joe?
Exactly.
Right, exactly. There was the evolution from analog to digital, and then now putting everything up in the cloud. You're here at the conference. Talk a little bit about what are you looking at in the future? Where are we headed with technology? I mean, clearly there's a nice foundation right now, but with all the security in mind, where are we headed now with technology and capabilities?
Well, I'm sure you guys all know that the big thing we hear about every day is video analytics. And one of the big things, now that we're finally starting to get companies like ourselves and several others that are utilizing the cloud for video, we can start employing some of those deep learning algorithms that IBM and some of the big boys are coming out with, and providing a different level of security, more proactive, and really a lot more intelligent.
Okay, so speak to me like a dummy. What does that mean for? I'm trying to sell this now to somebody in my operations department, and they have control over stores, and they want to know, okay, what does that mean? What can I do with the technology?
One of the big areas that we're really excited about is our direct integration to intrusion panels, and being able to take all the events that happen from your Berg panel, like arming and disarming, being able to understand if the correct manager is opening and closing the store, not sharing credentials with other employees, which may be a policy violation, and getting that information in real time. That's a great example of how we can continue to deliver that type of information by utilizing our cloud backbone.
That's great. So we're going to make sure the employee shows up, that they're there on time, they're using the right
And they're following
credentials,
policies.
and they're following company policy.
Yep.
Well, that's super important, you would think, for retailers that have single coverage or really low labor, especially if they're trying to check on them, right? Especially if you got that one associate that's maybe a little late to open the store, maybe early close.
Exactly. And we can even set up actionable alerts. So when that store doesn't open on time, we can be calling them on the cell phone, not waiting to react and write them up in a report. Yeah. So if they don't arm the system at 9 a.m. and it's 9:05, we get an alert to our email or a notification on our iPhone, and we can act on that. It's delivering these events in a much faster environment that really the cloud enables.
That's great. Now, in terms of background on OpenEye, how long has the company been in the retail space? What's some of the background?
We've actually been around for quite a long time. So we started operations in 1999, and really we're kind of a behind-the-scenes player with a lot of OEM production. But over the last 10 years, we've been out trying to promote our OpenEye brand name. And for those people that are out there that haven't looked in OpenEye in a really long time, we have a brand new, fresh solution that is completely brand new. So we're not doing what I really feel like a lot of other manufacturers are doing with cloud technology and trying to tack it on to their old bag of tricks. This is completely new, 100% developed in the US, and highly focused on delivering value for multi-site operators.
Yeah, so OpenEye, you guys aren't the new kid on the block, but it's nice to have a solution provider that has a history within the industry, so you know it, but also totally investment in a fresh solution to help with the current problems.
Absolutely. By leveraging our experience and all the pain points that we've taken from our integrators and end users over the years, we're able to develop something that really directly addresses those.
And what's your background?
Believe it or not, I was the third employee with the company. I've been with the
Nice.
company 18 years, so I've never had another job since college.
Oh,
But,
good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate
He's a
it.
rookie. I knew it.
You're a rookie, yeah.
So we've done quick takes before, I think, with you and OpenEye
I don't
before.
think
No?
so.
I don't think
You-
so.
I don't
you
think
haven't
so.
been sitting
so
on the hot seat?
she's leading you down this
Lead
path.
down the lightning round path.
Be aware.
Okay, all
If
right.
Be
someone
aware.
could bring me my notes.
Actually,
from
I'm going to
my
hand you the
lightning
microphone
round.
because this could get dangerous.
Okay.
right
Could
now.
get, well, yes.
right.
We're going to have to go from memory here, so we'll see how we do. But
All right.
this is all about just you picking your preference.
Okay.
So
Sure.
you might have to help me out because I'm like flying blind on this one.
All right.
So We'll hit the buzzer. All the sirens in the buzzer will go off if you don't beat the clock on the lightning round. Okay, so your
I'll
answers
do my
have
best.
to be fast. Okay. All right. So here we go. Lightning round.
on
Yes,
healthy
that's right.
awareness.
Okay. So LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Orange or Apple?
Orange.
Lake or beach?
Lake.
Cruise or plane?
Plane.
James Bond or Jason Bourne?
James Bond.
Angelina Jolie or Jennifer Aniston?
Jolie.
Oh, nice. Well, she's getting a lot of votes today.
Yeah.
That's interesting. iPhone or Android? Did I do that one already?
Yep.
Okay. Instagram or LinkedIn?
LinkedIn.
Facebook or Instagram?
Neither.
Typewriter or internet?
Internet.
Someone
I
today
did take a typing
will
class, so
say
I do know what that
typewriter.
is. So
Yes. Okay. Horse-drawn carriage or car?
car.
Okay. I would
Although
go
the
with
horse-drawn carriage would be fun.
carriage. I mean, just because we're trying to put social media on notice that we want to go back to the letter writing days. Isn't that romantic?
It
Little
is.
Letter
and,
writing.
letters still have a good place
They
in
do.
decorum and in common manners. So
When's the last time you got a handwritten note?
recently,
Really?
yes,
From?
my wife.
Oh, everybody together. Oh, we all hate you now. Good for you. Congratulations, Mrs. Brent. What about you, Joe? Handwritten note or email? Handwritten note or email? Go.
Email.
Email. Of course you are, techie. He's a techie. You missed he was on a soapbox about how his iPhone only knows him 80% of the time with its facial recognition.
Face ID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can OpenEye help with that?
We certainly can. If Apple can't do it, I don't know who can.
Amber in January lectured people about their LinkedIn photos.
Yes.
There's,
Yeah.
an etiquette,
No.
there's an etiquette to that.
I don't know if lecture is the right word, but it was
agree.
mildly entertaining.
It was entertaining, but she said, please don't take the selfie when you're
the
behind
car.
your
When you're
in
driving.
your
You've seen
car.
those.
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
Right.
Yeah.
If you do that, at least
irresponsible.
Or-
take your seatbelt off.
Right. Or
be
the
stopped.
person you cut out. There's an arm
Yeah.
on your
The
shoulder.
conspicuous hand, like
Right.
you're like,
Whose hand
what's
is that?
how
Whose
does that
hand is
work?
that?
Whose
Right.
hand is
We
that?
don't
Yeah.
need to see the hand.
Yeah.
We know
No.
that's your best tux.
Yeah.
Or your best. Please, no hand.
That's true. About a professional headshot. You could get one actually relatively easy and inexpensively.
I think there's somebody doing headshots here.
There is, actually.
There is, right?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I've seen that at several conferences.
Yeah.
Having that headshot available.
That's
Yeah.
a nice little benefit, I think.
Right. And
Yeah.
if they don't have those photos, just call OpenEye, and they probably have a photo of you walking through
That's
the store
right.
somewhere. And
That's
you could
right.
use your
Probably do.
headshot.
That's super clear.
Absolutely.
And in the cloud.
In the cloud.
You could see me shopping for Diet Coke at the local store.
I know. I know. We're still trying to find the Diet Coke in Dallas, Texas. Where are you from?
I'm from Spokane, Washington.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yep. Yeah. If people don't know where that is, it's Gonzaga Bulldogs. So for NCAA basketball fans, that's usually one of the only reasons people know where Spokane is.
And that's where they filmed Goonies.
No. That was in
That's
Astoria, Oregon.
Not where they filmed Goonies at all.
In the Northwest.
But hold
though.
on, but
you're close.
But he knows where it was filmed.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So we were doing some movie quotes.
He's out partying at Coeur d'Alene or something.
I know.
Yeah, Coeur d'Alene. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Wow. How about that? So we are having a little competition there about movie quotes and who can do the most movie quotes. And now I think we're tied because Joe pulled out
Show me the money.
another. We went down a very solemn road with a Jerry Maguire situation.
You had
It
me at
wasn't
hello?
good.
You had me at hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
I
one.
know.
That's
Yeah.
a really good one.
That's priceless.
I don't buy the story though that they really fell in love. I just don't buy it. I mean, they're both a little desperate. Let's be honest. I mean, let's go best love story ever.
Oh, Loneliness and Proximity.
Is that a movie?
No, that's
Oh,
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry- All those film editors out there, you should tell them you live in California. That's a great
I-
film title.
right.
Loneliness and Proximity.
Loneliness and proximity. There you
Great
go.
love story, right?
Yeah, great love story ever. Go. I'm turning you into chicks right now. Go.
Greatest love story?
Greatest
Greatest love
Princess
story.
Bride, hands down. Princess Bride.
Titanic.
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 Beauty and the Beast.
That's
Beauty and the
that's a really good
Beast.
one.
Now that's
That's a-
actually
that's a
reality.
really good one.
Actually,
That's a very good one.
Yeah.
that is a
Right.
good one. Well, you would say that because he's Disney.
Well, that's me and my wife, I think.
Oh, that's true. I've seen
you
her.
needed one of those too, right?
Yeah.
One of those, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Since we did lightning round, favorite movie ever then?
Oh
Comedy.
boy.
Let's stick to comedy. Favorite
Oh
comedy.
boy, that's tough.
Tom-
Beer Fest.
What was it?
Beer Fest comedy.
Beer Fest.
Beer Fest.
I'm a Tommy boy.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Joe?
Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State's a comedy. Figures.
Is that a comedy? I was gonna say no.
More movie trivia later, but thank you so
Gene
much,
Hackman.
OpenEye,
Yeah, that's a great
Okay,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
for being with us today and for enduring our ridiculousness for this quick take. But we had fun, guys. Hope you did too. Thanks for watching LPNN.